You guys stay tuned to this video because today in this video we're going to talk to Jesse about his MDA experience. If you have a flat edge like this on top, it's the same, right? You've got the same equal amount of mass, correct? What is one piece of advice that you would give people coming to Maverick Driving Academy to get their CDL? You guys stay tuned to this video because today in this video we're going to talk to Jesse about his MDA experience. He went through Maverick Driving Academy and also their securement training before he got onto my truck. So we're going to talk to him about that and see what his thoughts are on it and see if there's any updates from when I went like 4.5 years ago, right? So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers this year. Man, I hope we might be able to get in there with them sitting here. I don't know, we'll check. But anyway, sorry, we're gonna get to 5,000 this year. I need y'all's help with that. All right, hit that like button and leave a comment below if you feel like it, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Let's go in here and check in. That's what it says, doesn't it? Hopefully they can service us with a restroom. Attention drivers, flip this switch for your service. I need to flip that. We'll flip it. We flipped it. Ain't nobody gonna hear it. It's lunchtime. All right. Look at all the diamond plate they've got. And that is one expensive roll right there. All right, everybody, we're in a holding pattern because they're at lunch, right? So we're gonna ask Jesse a question about MDA. So when you first put in your application to the time you got to MDA, how long did that take?
It took 3 weeks to get to the little orientation, and then a week after that, so total of 4 weeks.
Total of 4 weeks from the time you put your application in to getting to the CDL class, right? And where do you live?
Jacksonville, Arkansas.
So you live in Arkansas, right? All right, so you guys out there that are struggling to get into class, remember that they have certain areas that they hire from at certain points of time, right? And it may take you longer if you live in a different area to get into class, right? It just all depends on, if they need people from where you live in that area to supply that area, to work in that area. So patience is key when you're coming to Maverick, because they get literally, and I know you guys don't understand this, but they literally get 1,000 phone calls a day, and they only have a handful of recruiters. Okay, they've got anywhere from 5 to 7 depending on what time of year it is, and who's left or who's going or who's on vacation or who's on a leave of absence or whatever, right? So be patient, right? Patience, because it's almost like you wonder whether they're gonna call you or not, right? You know, so patience is key, right?
Because they like to schedule 3 weeks in advance.
Yep, yep. So how long was it after you put your application in did the recruiter call you?
About 24 hours.
24 hours? And based on where you live, more than likely. Yep. Yep, yep. we go. Honk your horn. There we go. Now he's got it. Cool. Signs. Read your sign. What's it say?
Should be receiving, get one.
There you go.
There.
Turn right.
Swing out.
Slow down. That side.
Got this side. Back this way. Parking right beside that
Approaching
TMC.
Woodburn, 4001 Artisan Road.
Back that way. Back this way.
Park it there. All right. Dun dun dun. Don't want that. Unload only. Pick up C shipping office. Where's that big old thing going? Oh yeah? Whew. Right. You want to honk your horn when you go in. There you go. Next time, stop at the door and honk your horn.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to get out. No filming inside. We're here at the Flying J in Charleston, Missouri. Had to stop and get some fuel and take a break. We're headed to Catoosa, Oklahoma. And I couldn't show you guys last night because they didn't want us filming inside, and it was dark when we got done, but there's our tarp job. He did a pretty good job, right? Not bad. Looks good. That's the way you do it. We're gonna ask some more questions here in just a little while. You guys stay tuned. We're gonna drop this off tonight and go pick us up something else in the morning. We are stuck in traffic on a road that barely gets used. They're doing construction. Yeah, they are. So while we're sitting here, Jesse, you went to CDL class, right?
Yes.
All right. So did you struggle in CDL class, or was it pretty easy?
It was fairly easy.
Yeah. Did you have any difficult parts that they had to help you with?
The offset back end, I had trouble with that.
Yeah.
That was the hardest, in my opinion, was the hardest.
Yeah.
A lot of guys I know that struggled with it at first too.
Yeah. And how did they help you get that down?
They just helped. They told us how to do it, and then they showed us how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like, hey, from here, try doing this. Try to do it this way, see if that works for you. They helped us figure out what worked for us best.
They spend a lot of time with you,
Yep.
getting it done.
Yep.
How was their patience?
Most of them are pretty patient.
You have some that get a little impatient.
Yeah,
right.
There's one or two of them.
Yeah, kind of like trucking out here on the road, right?
Yep.
Right. Because out here on the road, people don't have patience at all.
Nope.
No patience.
I've noticed that since I've been out here with you.
It's like no patience, right?
Yep.
Well, we made it in. We've taken off while we were waiting. We took off some of the bungees, so we don't have very many to take back off. But it was raining out there, as you can tell. Everything is wet, so we couldn't take it all the way off. They don't want these, even though they're wrapped, they still get wet. So you want to leave it on until you get inside the building, or until they tell you to take the stuff off, one or the other. Ugh. Had a pork chop while I was waiting. Wife made it for me. A salad and some red beans and rice. That's some good stuff right there. We got a deadhead to Fort Smith for in the morning. We're really kind of running out of time. We'll probably make it, I don't know. They got to load this guy up over here. So you need 4 bungees left out. No, sorry. We've got 2 tarps on, right? So you need 2 bungees left out. You got one right there on the deck too. There you go. I'm gonna bring these over to you because we don't have enough to make a whole bundle. So, but anyway, we'll be able to make it down to a little oasis or whatever. Here, we'll use these 2. You can have these 2. There you go. I'll take that from you, thank you. You got more? We'll get the other ones off when you get that off. Yeah. And then tomorrow we're gonna get loaded up and go back home, because my wife's birthday is on Saturday. We're gonna go have lunch with her mom. And then the rest of the day we're gonna relax. Actually, I'm gonna fix my catio. So this past weekend we moved the catio and got it moved to the front of our backyard. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, there you go. And somehow our cats are finding holes to get out. Kelly has chased our black and white cat Ferris around the neighborhood about 3 times this week. So she's wanting me to find all those holes and patch them up. They gotta be where they're, yep. There you go. But you're a little escape artist, man. I'm telling you. Butters, he got out once or twice, but he was like right there in the yard. He knows where his food's at. He doesn't move very far away from the house. Now he used to, but since they become indoor cats, he doesn't go very far. Make sure your bottom's straight. There you go. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Lay it down. There you go, and flip it. Yep. Corner to corner. There you go. Yes, sir. Good job. So if you made it this far in the video, hit that subscribe button for me. Still trying to make it to 5,000. We're a lot closer than we were at the first of the year. That's for sure. And I appreciate all of y'all watching. I really do. Views have gone up some, which is good. Any little progress is good, right? That's what I think. But it's all because of you guys. And I can make all the videos in the world, but without you guys watching it, my channel wouldn't go anywhere, would it? Alright, if you'll go ahead and move the truck up to the front bay, I'll grab paperwork. Nope. Oh yeah, one lane over. Sorry.
I know it's expensive to stay there.
Is it?
Yeah. Family friends stay there with her and her husband.
So we have made it to Fort Smith this morning, and Jesse is setting up the deck because we're going to Ohio for Tuesday morning at 7:30. All right. So he's learning where to put this stuff. All right. So where's your second one go? How many feet between them?
At least 4.
4? Yep.
So you got 2, 4.
Right there, man. Good job. He's getting it. Getting it, getting it, getting it. All right, so now what do? We got 26 feet of board, right? All right, so now what do? Where do you go from there? And we load in the center, remember?
Yep.
All right, so where's your center?
Right here.
Yep.
10,
So count it in 2s if you're gonna start your center here. So where's the next, where's your 2 foot mark?
right here?
Nope.
Nope. Right here.
Right there. Okay, so count it in 2s and cut that 26 in half. Okay, so 26 by 2 would be what? 13 feet, but you need 2 foot back, right?
Yep.
For your belly wrap, right? So start right here and count 11 feet. No, just count it here. Start here and go 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and go up to your stake pocket. That's 11. Right there. There's where your first, there's where your front board's gonna go. Yep. And I want you to look. Now look at your boards. Okay? What's wrong with your boards? Nope. So when you're doing a coil, you have the skinny edge up, right?
Yep.
When you're doing bar, you want the fat edge up, right?
Yeah.
All right. So turn that over and flip it around. There you go. Good one. Yep, yep. And why do we do that? Do you remember?
No.
Did they tell you in class?
They might have, but I don't remember.
Okay. So if you look at it, let's say we're going forward motion, right? All right. If you have a flat edge like this on top, it's the same, right? You've got the same equal amount of mass, correct? If you have this, if you have smaller, you have your bigger beveled edge up here, and you got more mass down here in the bottom. If you go forward motion, it's hard for that to move up that way, right? But if you have all of this the same kind of mass, it's just gonna tip, right? That's why we do it like that. Teaching them right. Right. Your deck set up. Yep. All right, so we're going to continue on our questions about Maverick CDL class. So what is something that you wish you would have known before you came to class?
Before I knew,
Yeah.
Before I came, was that they didn't do the manual anymore,
Okay.
and it was all automatic now.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want that restriction, but now that I think about it, all companies seem to be going to automatics anyways. It's not a big deal to me.
Yeah. And they'll either go, and the way I see it is they'll either go hybrid or all electric.
Yep.
Eventually, right?
Yep.
And these companies are demanding more automatics, better gas mileage, they're saying. You know, it's easier to get somebody into the truck, right? So in my opinion, the manuals are going to go away anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Other people have other opinions, and I know this. Don't tear us up in the comments. I get it. I understand. Super Trucker Dan, got to have a manual, got to play with the stick all day long. I get it.
Yeah.
But these companies like this, the manuals are going to go away from these companies. They just are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
And
just my opinion.
Not a lot of them have them anymore.
Yeah. So. Alright, so we're almost done here. He's working on this side here. We got that side done. Hey, do this. You want to go straight down. Straight down in front of this spool. There you go. There you go. And then mirror that other side. Put it right in the rubber rail. There you go. And then straight down. See how it's angled?
Yeah.
You want it straight down, okay? There you go. All right, so like I said, we're almost done here, and then we're going home. It's a Friday, ready to go, right?
Yep.
Yep. All right, so last question, Jesse.
All right.
We got new guys gonna watch these videos, right?
Yep.
See how it goes during training, correct?
Yep.
So, what is one piece of advice that you would give people coming to Maverick Driving Academy to get their CDL? Is there anything you would suggest to them?
Yeah, be ready to work. It's a lot of work. Pay attention and listen to what your instructors tell you to do.
Perfect.